Hey everyone, Doubly here, back for part 16 of our Control playthrough. In the last part, we beat the game, the base game at the very least. Chased after Dylan and overcame the hiss corruption. And yeah, basically now Jesse is pretty much officially the new director of the FBC. We took care of Tomasi from the start of the game and talked to everybody we could. And yeah, now we're just getting into the DLC. I think the first one is the Foundation. Yeah. Gonna have to go to the Hotline. I remember where that is. It's been so long. Okay. Pretty excited to see what we get to in the DLC, since I love this game. This game is absolutely fantastic. So can't wait to see what more adventures Remedy has planned for the director. I was actually talking about this with a friend of mine. And you know, I was telling my friend like everything pretty much I said at the end during the credits. And she pointed something out which was pretty funny to me, and something I just didn't realize until I was talking with her. And it was that, you know, I was saying that Control's presentation is so stark, and it's so like,
even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
interesting. Well, before we pick it up, let me continue my story. I was saying that it's so stark, it's so, you know, rigid and cold, austere, right? And she was saying, you're basically using, you know, all these descriptors when you're just describing brutalism in like so many words. And I was like, yeah, that's, you know what, you're right. The aesthetic of this game is brutalism. Like, everything about it. It's not really well shown here, but
Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
oh, okay. But yeah, like the way the UI is created, like the way the map looks, it's all very plain, very simple. The building itself, all this concrete, following like strict, rigid structure. It's very, very, yeah, it's just brutalism. And if you're curious as to what brutalism is, I think the best example of brutalism is in architecture. And the best example of brutalist architecture that I can think of is Geisel Library at UCSD. It's a beautiful piece of, I think it's a beautiful building. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you're curious as to what brutalism is and what brutalist architecture looks like, just search Geisel Library And I think it's like the premier example. And if you maybe would like a reference as to what Geisel looks like, there is, or not there is, but it was shown actually in Inception. If I remember right. I think Geisel was the building in Inception. Trying to remember which layer of the dream it was shown in. I think it was the snow, like when they're in the mountaintops. I think that might have been where it was, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I think it was in that layer of the dream. It was the snowy layer where they had to blow up the building to initiate the next stage of Inception. Okay, where was the button? There it is. Am I gonna get mobbed again? Nope, doesn't look like it. But yeah, brutalism. You know, like as much as I enjoy looking at brutalist architecture, I don't think I could ever live in an apartment or a home designed like with the brutalist design concept in mind. I like my creature comforts. And as nice and clean as I think minimalism looks, I think it's that's also a little too much for me. Not saying I'd be like a hoarder or anything, but gotta have some decoration. Gotta make your place feel lived in, right? Oh wow, you can't even jump here. Oh, you know what? I think there was a control point down there, wasn't there? There was. I'm a fool. Alright, that's fine. You can just take a look at all these concrete pillars on the way over. Man, this looks so cool. I know it's just a bunch of pillars in a row, but still, it's so imposing and intimidating. It's super cool. It's just like a striking visual imagery, you know? I think that's what I enjoy the most about looking at brutalist architecture. It's like, it's imposing, very striking to look at. There's like an order to it. It's wonderful, for me at least. All right. Can't believe I took the long way around. And we, like, it wasn't even that long since we got here. I should have remembered about that control point.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional. This place really suits Ahti.
There's even water here. I imagine that's also a steep drop into the abyss.
So that etching is the door. Okay, let's try opening it.
I assume she's talking about that? Oh my god, it was right here. Yo, that just straight up looks like something that would represent Yggdrasil.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
I hope this isn't the same place as where that slide projector took people to. But, I mean, it doesn't look to be, so... It's just the red sand gave me pause.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Also, about the world tree thing, like... The board did call it the tree, so... Oh. Moving rocks. Great.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
Yeah, she probably would. Research Site Delta, okay.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither, it's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son. The supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
Ah, okay. So, I guess the previous head of research, I don't know why I said it like that, but research, Ash, I guess his father was the previous, or the director before Northmore? How long has the FBC been around? You know, they go back to at least the 50s, I think? Because there are reports from the 60s, so... And yeah, at least the 50s because of the Cold War, right?
The foundation. Bottom of the oldest house.
Oh, wow.
Stop the hissing.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless... she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
You know what? That's right. That is true. Only the... Well, I want to say the dead, but... Not the dead. Trench is dead. the board is not dead. They are inhabiting the astral plane. Alan Wake is not dead either. Wait, where's Darling's little thing? Is this Darling's message? No. I was gonna say Darling had a vision for us too through the hotline. I don't see it. I don't think Darling is dead. I think he's just become something else.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Marshall. Usually in these kinds of stories, saying you're the only one who can doesn't lead to good things. Oh man. So weird. Where is Darling's hotline to us? Oh well. But yeah, I don't think he's dead. I think, I forget if it was Hadron or / Polaris that he was talking to in his final message to us, or final recorded message. Oh, good. Hello.
Just found my way down here too.
But I think what happened to him was that he either like transcended or he is in the astral plane somehow, in some way. In some capacity. Oh. That's much higher than I thought. We can't get that high. Am I just... Wonder if we get another ability here. That'll help us get that. Interesting. Oh god. The lens flare. J.J. Abrams is here. Well, that was just unfair, wasn't it? How did I manage to make the field goal between these guys? Oh, I can't get this? What? Interesting. Huh. Why are you locked to us? Wonder how long this DLC is. I hope it's not too short. Hopefully it's like a proper expansion with several hours of content. That'd be nice. Although I assume I'm going to get several hours of content out of it because I definitely feel like I'm going to die. That is interesting. That's the board. Cave paintings. Compiled by Ash, head of research, by order of Northmore. I thought the cave paintings in Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounter with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. Huh. Style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now with this info, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these, or is there someone down here with us? The place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. Art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are they telling a story that's still being written? If so, who's writing it? Huh, that is weird. It does look like it should be very, very old, but oh wow, what the? That's cool. Just completely ruining everyone's workspace here. Sorry for all the effort you went through with your archaeological dig. I wonder if it was the board then. Oh boy. Yo, that dude did a somersault. Look at him go. Oh god. Oh, excuse me? Oh, these guys are super fast, huh?
Using pickaxes now.
They were dashing around like it was nothing. What are these guys called? The sharpened. Ah, okay. So they can dash. Okay. I guess that's new enemy type. Just dashing around. Also got a weapon mod that looked super interesting. Ammo recovery on taking explosive damage. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Relocation order. Let's see here. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmer called an all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. Northmore's ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. It's long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. For what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We're breathing that in. I mean, it's kind of important to know what the foundation of the place is, isn't it? But seeing as how unknowing the astral plane is, or unknowable. These are toxic. Wonderful. I thought we would use them to launch ourselves, but guess not. Oh, come on. Again? I wonder if there's a skill in the levitate skill tree that lets me go higher that I just didn't see. Foundation accident to Wilder from Talbot contractor issue. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. Remember Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kind of looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. Docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventurer's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the stuff we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. That is very true. Should have like a team of specialists for this stuff. All things considered.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension.
Oh,
what if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Got it. Oh, these are those guys that you fight in like tutorials. Well, see you later, bud. There you go. Oh, astral copy. Compiled by Pope. Astral Plane now physically accessible. A torrent of new info has been collected on entities known as astral copies. Their bodies are composed of dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. See report 8-11-1633 for full composition analysis. Whether they possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Directive Aiden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It's important to note they appear immune to his corruption. Refer to file redacted for full report. Oh, I guess I, shoved that guy off. Tried his best. He tried so hard. He didn't get very far, though.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Another place we can't get to just yet.
Marshall? Marshall!
What?
You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
I don't think we can trust that, Jesse. It was kind of far off.
Whoa. This place is huge. Marshall? Can you hear me? She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
The nail. Okay. Right, control point. Good. Let's see if there's a... Nope, these are just durations. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Never mind. Man, I hate it when that happens. Like you scrunch your face up, get ready for the sneeze, and then... Nope. Nasal cavities just playing tricks on you.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Interesting. Alright, what do we have over here? Oh, it's an actual zone. Oh, Oh god. Oh. Okay, so that actually leads somewhere. Does it? Does it just lead back over here? Does it actually go down? No, it looks like it actually goes down somewhere. Okay. Came from... We did not come from there. Oh, more paintings. Is that the former? That is the former. That was something else I was hoping we would get to, like, learn more a bit about. We didn't get a lot of information on what the former actually might be. Research and records. Ley lines. Compiled by Ash, by order of Northmore. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of the pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere, Occam's razor and all that. Seems wrong. Esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them? Polar north? Or is it the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may be possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as he dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Okay. Close to World War II, huh? Well, I guess the FBC existed before that as well, considering Northmore said something about the previous directors, plural. Anyway, Ash, head of research, compiled this one. Pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? Easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. Wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. That is true, this looks like something you'd find in the Astral Plane. Seems like the board might have installed it. Maybe the board found the oldest house first and has been here for who knows how long.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
That looks like a hand. That looks like something. I don't understand. That one was easy to understand. This one just looks like you're shooting. Fracture / undo. Kind of want this. Although I wonder if you can use this for like environmental traversal as well. Oh, I feel so honored. Thank you. Oh, you know, I think we could probably use the fracture for those blocked corridors that I saw. Now that I think on it. I guess they're both useful. Oh. Both useful for traversal. Well, it's a shame, board, because I am definitely going to snoop. This is kind of fun. This is a fun power. Can use the environment. I mean, you could use the environment with launch, but you know what I mean. Ah, you can use it while levitating. Good to know. Wonder how long they last. Nothing for me there. Cool.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside. I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
So far, yeah. But as we all know, it's never this simple. Didn't realize we were in this area. I wonder which way it is to the oldest house. Okay, so we got a couple of places we can go to. This is one of them. Actually. Okay. Energy gained from taking melee damage? I don't know about that. We could have used, I think we could have used the other power to get rid of this, is what I'm thinking. I think the other power was called Undo or something. Alright, I will be right back. Okay. Actually, no, wait. I wanted to see if I can actually reach that thing with this new power of ours. That chest. Well, there were a couple of chests that we couldn't reach, but... Oh, right, there was this place as well. Although I don't see anything for us to create over here. Ow. Oh, that was unfortunate for him. Okay. Wait, why is the music still going? Okay. could use the other one over here as well. Ah, well. Let's see. Oh, that did a lot. Really? Okay. Did not expect to get swarmed like that. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna assume we're gonna be able to head back to those places. I think it's best not to think too hard on it. Okay. Let's take care of the one on the left first, I guess. Seems like the shortest one. Shortest path. Oh god. Oh no. Ah. There we go. Warehouse. Can we possibly find here? Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, this isn't good. Ah. What? Why is melee suddenly popping up? Oh. Right. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. You got it. Probably gonna die because I fell into the pit. Never mind. Sick. Oh. There's no tree for this. This power of ours. Okay. Feels good. Oh man, really? Curses. Ah, I'm gonna have to like keep in mind all these places I can't get to, aren't I? Oh jeez. It's gonna be tough. Whoa. History of the oldest house. Compiled by Ash. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation. Many questions remain. The tree etchings bewilder me. What's their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, then was a tree its first form? Sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. There I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yax Imix Shay? Jeez. Don't know about that one. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Uh-oh. Elemental source gain? What? What does that even mean? Like I get 4 more pips of the resource? Oh. Oh, interesting. Eye wash. Okay. Don't touch. Oh, hey buddies. Just hanging out, having a good time. Good for you. Guess we're gonna get out from there and go down? Or can we climb? Well, it looks like we can climb. Pyramidic geometry. Compiled by Ash. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other 3-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and fall feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're all well past this silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. Likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly, so does the board. Maybe they just adopted it to be more understandable for us, be more able to be perceived. I don't know.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? It looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
Do we have it? Oh. Oh well. Ammo gained from taking melee damage. It's like they expect you to get hit in this. That's so bizarre. And it's exclusive to Shatter. Huh. Let me in. Let me in. Oh.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
What else can we find? Did we come from here? What was that? Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, no film. Oh.
Another ID card.
Lots of ID
For
cards.
a cartographer.
Makes me wonder if I missed any. Friday at 3. Copy. Classified. Rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drinks. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. That's the most important one right there. Very important. View. Just seems like they threw some assets together. Oh. Who? Okay. No ID here. None in the showers. I think we found one here. The bunk. Okay. Oh, right. Was there one up here? Nope. Alrighty then. Melee energy renewal. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Wouldn't be surprised if it did. Assuming this won't work. Oh. Color me surprised. Ah, I see. It had to work. Okay. Wait, there was that one area. Okay. Power cores. Compiled by Ash, by order of Northmore. After numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. It was difficult capturing the energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. It seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using some stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't know yet the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. Always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it mundane science. With that in mind, I decided to dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. Oh, spite. One of the best motivators. That's not healthy. Don't think like that. Okay, so it's just a bunch of prototypes here? Nothing else, huh? So that's what these are. Interesting. know what? I'm just gonna grab this one as well. Just in case we need it. Oh. Well. Okay. Tunnel access. Up here? Weird. Oh. Wait, this is not where I thought I was. Is it? That doesn't look like the hole in the side that I saw. Guess we didn't need this. I thought we might. Ah, come on. Come on. Wait, what? Interesting, okay. Oh man, I'm not gonna remember any of the places we can use to freaking undo on. Oh jeez. Oh, that's not good. Ow. What the? Bro. Rude. There's someone else. Where? What? Where? Oh. Oh gosh. That's pretty strong. I like that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that shield charge is pretty good against these zoomy boys. What do we have here? Whoa. What is The director? Hmm. Right, well, nothing here. Oh. Weird. I guess that was just an encounter room. Thought there was something in there, but don't see anything other than that cave painting. Is there really nothing else? All right. Let's not fall into the pit.
That damn gun. Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Source gained on melee hits. Okay, that's different. Interesting.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Good that she complimented it. Aiden, though. Where are we? On the other side. Are we on the other side? I'm so confused. Where does that lead? Meteor Hill Supplement. Let's see. Oh. Oh God. Per archival mandate 8.a, document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be outdated. Let's see here. This was AWE-3, occurred in 58 in Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Jeez. Retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74-B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. The heck is Fellstrom's array? Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress became vaporous. Researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. Ugh. Child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were blank and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. Children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in blah 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 to receive help away from society. I guess that department was renamed to Communications? Oh man, we're going higher. Shoot. There was that other hole that I wanted to check out. At least the elevator seems pretty fast. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh god. Can I reach that? Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, Christ. Oh. This is so scuffed. Where is it? There it is. And is that enough? Sure is. Meteor Hill summary. Per archival mandate, blah blah blah. Yep. Paradimensional occurrences consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material of magmatic quality. Meteor Hill, Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Is this the thing that Silent Hill is based off of? The local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Maybe not. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. Area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized to be the dissipated element's vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site labs. Seems very similar to that town, but I don't remember what the name of that town was. Okay, are these ID cards for anything? Alright, we got something else here. Source gain from taking melee damage. Taking melee damage, melee hits. I'm assuming this is when we do it. Ammo recovery on evade use. Lots of interesting mods in this expansion. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Okay. That one's smoother. Another control point. Nice. Okay, what do we need to... Oh, good. What? Rude? Oh. Okay. They were fighting each other. That was weird. I mean, I guess they all had red health bars, so shouldn't have expected to be safe. Ah, well. Stop it. There you go. Where'd he go? Ooh, jukebox token. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Is that where we came from? Shield injury energy recovery. What kind of mod is that? Oh man. Oh no. Wow, we are going. Okay. Check out these new mods. What the? Ammo refund. Right. Can get rid of this. Sure. Get rid of that for sure. Wait. No. Okay. I was like, oh gosh, was that a different icon? But I think it was the same as C's accelerator. Energy gain from taking shield damage. Okay. Oh, that might actually be useful. Since I seem to be using the shield here a lot. These are different. This one is just worse than this. Okay. Right. This is a different hole. Wonderful. Foundation etchings. On the 4 etchings. 4. I think we saw 3. Theodore Ash. Piled by Theodore Ash by order of Northmore. Explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. Tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone quite different from the cave's categorization-defying rock. Placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring, but who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? Discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with a pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and a pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Huh. What is going on here? Elevator? Oh. Did I somehow activate the hiss? That's kind of funny. Okay. Where did I come in from? Weird. Okay. Oh god. Where am I going? Okay. There we go. Where is that control point? Sweet. I think we'll end it here today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.